Assalamualaikum everyone. I am Rabia Manzoor and today we are going to start another chapter which is chapter number 11. The title of this chapter is Sampling Techniques and Sampling Distributions. So let's move to the basic concept of sampling. Before discussing sampling, let's talk about what is population. A population is a large group of objects. It's a group that contains many observations. So it's a large group of objects. For example, I have taken a you know a visualization. I have considered a visualization of this population. Suppose this is a group that contains different people. So you can see it has large number of people in this group. So this is a large group of objects which are under study. So this is called population. Now, what is sample? Sample is a small group of observations which we collected from that large group, which we extracted from population. So you can say it is a small group of objects which are taken from the population. In other words, you can say it is a subset of population. So now I tell you what is the difference between population and sample. Population is a large group of objects or units under study. So this is the main body, population, and if we know what is the population for research, then we do not deal with the whole population. In fact, we take a small part from that population, we extract small part from that population which is called sample. So it is a small part selected from population is called sample. In actual, we are going to research or we use population for our research, but we do not use this large group of objects because it's very large and it is difficult to handle such observations. So we are discussing, we are researching, we are performing research on population, but we are not using population at a time. We are taking a small part from that population which is called sample, which we generally use for our analysis, and we conclude about the population. सिंपल वर्ड्स में मैं ये कहूँगी कि हमने जब रिसर्च करनी है तो रिसर्च में हम लोग पॉपुलेशन के बारे में रिसर्च करते हैं या एक लार्ज ग्रुप के बारे में रिसर्च करते हैं विच इज़ कॉल्ड पॉपुलेशन एंड हम उस पॉपुलेशन को पूरा का पूरा उसकी न्यूमेरिकल एनालिसिस नहीं करेंगे. हम उसमें से एक छोटा सा ग्रुप निकालेंगे, उसका एक छोटा सा पार्ट निकालेंगे उस पॉपुलेशन का और फिर उसके ऊपर एनालिसिस करेंगे. उस स्मॉल पार्ट को कहते हैं सैंपल और फिर हम लोग कंक्लूजन ड्रॉ करेंगे पॉपुलेशन के बारे में. सो दिस इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन पॉपुलेशन एंड सैंपल. नाउ व्हाट इज सैम्पलिंग? Sampling is a technique. It is a technique which we use draw population, draw sample from this population. Sampling एक ऐसी technique होती है. It's a technique. It's not a method. It's not a concept. It's a technique. It's a technique which we use from population to draw our sample. So basically एक large group है जो under study हो रहा है, that is population, and On behalf of this population, we are analyzing the results from this small part which is called sample. और यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो सफ़र है या यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो पाथ है, दिस इज कॉल्ड, यहाँ से यहाँ तक जो टेक्निक इस्तेमाल की जाती है इस पॉपुलेशन में से सैंपल कैसे निकालना है, दैट टेक्निक इज कॉल्ड sampling. I am sure it is clear now. Now, next we are discussing about the types of population. Although population has many types, but here at interlevel we are discussing just two. So types of population. There are two types of population, finite population and infinite population. First of all, we will discuss finite population. This is a countable population, a group which is countable. It is not, it is, if it is possible to count all the items of population. See, in simple words, if you have a large group of observations or objects and you can easily count them, this type of population is called a finite population. The examples of finite population are the number of vehicles crossing a bridge every day. So if we consider a time slot a day and we count the number of vehicles that passes through a bridge, so that of that total number of vehicles will be the population. Next example, the number of birds per year in a particular hospital. Sorry, the number of birds per year in a particular hospital. So if you choose a time span of 1 year and you count the number of birds, so after completing a whole year, the total number of birds through this whole year will be the population. The number of words in a book. So if you have a book and if you count each and every word of that book, this is also called a population. This is an example of population. So see, in these example, all the observations are countable. All the registered voters in Pakistan, a large finite population. So जितने भी अगर elections हो रहे हैं and you count all the voters, so that is called finite population. Size of finite population. The total number of individuals or units in a finite population is represented by capital N. So if someone say what is the size of this population, so you will just count the observations in this group. Suppose we have 40, so you will say capital N, which is the population size, it is 40. It is represented by capital N, population size. Now, the next type is infinite population. Infinite means uncountable, which are not under a particular pattern of countability. If it is not possible to count all the items of population, although we have a population, but its units or its objects are not countable. They are so large that you cannot count each and every object. For example, the number of germs in a body of a patient of malaria is perhaps something which is uncountable. So it's a very good example. If you have a patient of malaria and if you want to count the number of germs in the body of that patient, so that that is uncountable. This is called infinite population. The total number of stars in the sky. Obviously, there are stars in the sky, but they are not countable. They are infinite. So such kind of populations whose observations or objects are uncountable, these kind of population are called infinite populations, while the populations whose objects or number of observations are countable, these are called finite populations. I hope in this lecture we have discussed the general concepts. What is the concept of population? What is the concept of sample? What is the concept of types of populations? And what is the concept of sampling? So we generally discussed these concepts. I hope it is clear to all of you. For the further understanding, you can just consult the book of FSC Part 2, chapter number 11. Allah Hafiz.